Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us here in the charts. You guys are tuned into the Market Beast edition. It is your fellow compadre speaking, of course. Guys, are going to give you an emergency update on this stock here, FUBOTV Incorporated. We're just going to go over a few things. Things are looking really bullish, guys, but I have to take a step back when there's a lot of momentum in the markets and excitement and things of that nature, just to keep everyone on the same page. If you are just joining us, welcome in. It's really simple how we understand this stuff. We look at support, resistance, and patterns to determine the market's direction. That's it. So if that piques your interest, we just ask that you subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified where we see the markets going as we made this call. Leave a comment, leave an appropriate thumb, help with the engagement with the YouTube algorithm. And that's it, guys. We really appreciate your support, everyone's support on the channel. Let's get into this emergency update. Let's not waste time. Let's dive right into the charts here, shall we? All right, so today is December the 21st, 2020, and the current price of Fubo is going to be $44.56. It's up about 13.5% for the day, okay? Markets are open, by the way. All right, guys, so yeah, it looks really good. At some point, I honestly think by the end of today, I mean, as extreme as it may sound, we may actually reach as high as $50. This is too much for me, man. It's really extreme. I'm not really comfortable with like these type of gains like in the portfolio. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm not comfortable, but like when I see markets move so extreme, right? It's just like, I don't know. I don't really know how to interpret this stuff, guys. I'm naturally bearish, right? But that doesn't mean I'm gonna get bearish on this. But I do think by the end of today, I'm going to have some sort of hedge. I know some people are like, dude, stop with this hedge. Stop with this bearish stuff, man. Just buy. I get it, guys, but I have to have some sort of logic when I see the portfolio has gone up like 75% on a total position. I'm like, whoa, okay. And, you know, and it's kind of hard to sell, right? I've learned my lesson. Never sell, always hedge. Right, because that way you're still participating in the market. And look at it, it's still going up now. You're still in the market, and as it goes up, you can still increase the portfolio, but take some sort of small position, hedge position. So this way, if things do get pretty nasty to the downside, at least you'll be protected, and you'll have an opportunity to reserve the gains that you're seeing in the portfolio there. Right. So you see this. This is the weekly candle. It looks like we open a weekly candle? Yeah. So this is the new weekly candle. So yeah, at least by the end of this week, guys, I must have some sort of hedged position in this market. The contract expires next month, 15th. So guys, I have to hedge. I mean, it's not practical to just kind of try to ride this thing all the way up, right? Because we're positioned in the market, but I have to be smart about this, okay? And I don't want to just take the profits out. I'm just going to hedge. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not sure how you guys are approaching this market here. I feel like I'm just talking. I'm not doing any real TA here, but let's just kind of close this out on some TA. Let's see if we can pull up the Bollinger Bands to see what's going on in the Bollinger Bands. Okay, so yeah, so right now, the price action is literally outside of the Bollinger Bands. I'm going to show you guys something here really quickly. And for those of you who like, dude, we don't pay attention to Bollinger Bands. We don't care about that. I mean, that's fine. But one of the things that, okay, can I get that there? One of the things that separates me from the other analysts, guys, is I typically look for extreme points in the chart. Okay, and that's one of the ways that I'm able to identify extreme points in the chart is by simply paying attention to the Bollinger Bands. It isn't guaranteed. It's not always guaranteed to play out. But if I could just kind of circle, hang on, guys. God, I feel like I'm rambling. All right, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to circle some areas just so that you can we can identify the extreme points in the let's see, outside of the Bollinger Bands here. I'll turn that purple. Maybe it's a little bit more visible for you. Guys, hit the like button if you enjoyed the content so far. Remember, nothing's rehearsed on this channel ever. I don't even know how to edit videos, honestly. All right, so it looks like these are the three circled areas I'm showing you here. These are weekly candles, by the way. These represent extreme points in the chart here on the price action. But one of the things that I'm noticing is I'm actually comparing the price action within the consolidation range. If you're just joining us, this white area here, which is a high of about $29, like 30 bucks at the top there, and it's a low of about like 32 cents, guys. Wow, it's a huge range. All right, so but that's what I pulled up from higher time frames, guys. I didn't just pull these numbers out of thin air. Okay, so I'm noticing that the extreme points happen within this consolidation range down here, the little white shaded area. And again, these are weekly candles. So notice we'll zoom in here and notice on this candle here, August 13, 2018. It closed outside of that box. And then shortly thereafter, we had about 3 weeks for the price to just kind of cool off and get back within the Bollinger Bands there, just to have a retracement and just have the buyers and sellers figure out what's going to happen with the price. Remember, guys, none of this is random. Look at this as buyers and sellers in the market trying to agree on a specific price or a range. Okay, that's important. Read that book. I'm not telling you to, but I'd recommend to read the book that changed my perspective on the markets forever. Okay, Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. Okay, they have a YouTube audio box. I'm rambling too much, guys. Okay, so here on January the 14th, 2019, another extreme point outside of that Bollinger Bands at a price of about $17. And notice there, a few weeks thereafter, about 3 weeks thereafter, it experienced some downwards pressure in the market. So that's why I'm saying at least by this week, I'm going to at least hedge against my position. Same thing short term, so that way it could kind of like equal itself out if it does go down. But it's likely it'll close in profits either way. And you see there's another extreme point here, April the 27th, 2020, at about $15. And notice, look, the actual weekly went higher. You see that? And then it kind of boom right back when the Bollinger Bands there. So if I can catch a nice wick like that, man, wow, that would be really nice. Okay, that's what I'm looking forward to happening over the next week. And again, now, see, this is where it gets a little bit different, guys, because notice it closed outside of the Bollinger Bands here, but it continued higher. And then it continued higher again. And then it continued higher again. And then it's just blasting off to the upside. So even if the price does not have a significant retracement in the market over the next week or so, I mean, that would be perfectly in line with what we've already identified. And looks like a weekly candle is an official break above the top of this box, which is the breakout level, about $30. If it can get above and stay above $30, I'm telling you right now, man, if there's any sellers in this market, they're probably going to be like seriously like bankrupt, because this price it's gonna really continue to go up, guys. And I'm not saying just go all in, guys. Please have a strategy in this market, okay? Have an entry, have an exit strategy. Okay, this is a pretty extreme point here in the market. I will definitely be hedging against a position here within the 3 days here. And yeah, I'm gonna buy stock, guys. I'm definitely gonna buy stock, but the contract, I'm definitely gonna play that one to the best of my ability to make sure that we close that one in some hefty profits. So, yeah, this is what I wanted to point out to you guys. Expect some volatility within the next 3 days and 6 hours. So that leads it over to, we should at least see by Thursday or Friday of this week. December the 21st is today's date. Expect some volatility, guys. And you never know. I'm actually looking at a fractal here. Hang on, guys. Check this out. We'll close the video, guys. Thanks for your patience here. And let me show you a really quick potential fractal that could play out. So here's what we're looking at right here. There's 3 candles set up. Again, these are weekly candles. So notice this weekly candle here is just kind of a solid bullish candle. Just kind of came out, and it's followed by a green candle shortly thereafter. And then, of course, you see what happens on the next 2 weekly candles. The sellers kind of stepped in, but they were unsuccessful in following through to the downside, and boom, it just went up to the upside. So I'm pointing this out because we could be in a very small fractal. And obviously, this is kind of, a biased sort of opinion, but it's kind of shaping out to be. I think it has potential, right? Either way, I'm hedging, guys, so I'm not trying to like make this bullish case 100% bullish case. No. So it's a 4 week setup. Okay, we're looking for the same thing that just played out here previously here, and we should expect to see 2 more red candles just above it. It's going to continue pushing to the upside until January the 4th, and then it'll probably continue going. But if it were to play out the same little small fractal here in comparison to what could take place here, then yeah, I'd say over the next 2 weeks, expect some volatility. Actually 3 weeks. So we just started this weekly candle here, and obviously this could change. It's not, I guaranteed it's going to be exactly the same as the week there of November the 23rd. Of the price ranges being between $24 up to $27. So it's not guaranteed to play out, guys. But let's wait and see what's going to happen. Things are looking pretty bullish out there, guys. Protect your portfolios. Thanks for stopping in with me, guys. I appreciate your time. Also, before you go, if you guys are into alternative markets, we also go over the Bitcoin and altcoins. If you guys are into stuff like that, we go over this stuff every single day, guys. Do not miss out. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, so you'll be notified where we see the markets going. We sent out a notification on this, recently as well. Kind of far out in the game, right? But that's fine. Either way, I do see a price target of at least $125 eventually, on FUBOTV. So that's something to look forward to. Expect volatility, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Take care of yourselves. We're going to cut out here. Bye for now, and we'll talk very soon.